Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're in the Epic Handbook from 3rd edition D&D today. We are taking a look at the feats. This would be the 3rd video in the feats. So we're going to continue with 15 more feats. And we're starting with distance shot. So we'll start with distance shot and we'll make it all the way to epic speed. So distance shot, you'd have to have a dex of 25, far shot, point blank shot, spot 20 ranks. Let's see what the epic distance shot does. Benefit, you may throw or fire a ranged weapon at any target within line of sight with no penalty for range. Okay. After distance shot, we're on efficient item creation. The prerequisites, you must have the item creation feat to be selected. Knowledge Arcana 24 ranks, Spellcraft 24 ranks. I would reduce that to 21 ranks in Pathfinder if I was to use this book in Pathfinder. Benefit, select an item creation feat. Creating a magical item using this feat requires 1 day per 10,000 gold pieces of the item's market price with a minimum of 1 day. Normal, without this feat, creating a magic item requires 1 day for each 1,000 gold pieces of the item's market price. Special, you can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a different item creation feat. So you would go with your brew potion, your craft scrolls, your craft wondrous items, your craft arms and armor. You would apply this feat to each of those individually as you take it. Energy resistance. You can resist the effects of a chosen type of energy. Benefits, choose a type of energy: acid, cold, electric, fire, or sonic. You gain resistance 10 to that type of energy, or your existing resistance to that type of energy increases by 10. This feat does not stack with energy resistance granted by magical items or non-permanent magical effects. Special, a character can gain this feat multiple times. If the same type of energy is chosen, the effects stack. So your fighter type characters, instead of having a whole bunch of magical items that give them resistances, or if they're afraid of fighting in areas with low magic, they could take this feat and then have minor protection against those elements whenever they enter non-magic areas. So, enhanced spell. You can increase the power limit of your damage dealing spells. Prerequisite is maximize spell feat. Benefit, the damage cap for your spells increases by 10 dice for spells that deal a number of dice of damage equal to your caster level, such as Fireball, or by 5 dice for spells that deal a number of dice of damage equal to half your level, such as Searing Light. An enhanced spell uses up a spell slot 4 levels higher than the spell's actual level. For example, an enhanced Fireball has a damage cap of 20d6 rather than 10d6. An enhanced Searing Light has a damage cap of 10d8 rather than 5d8. This feat has no effect on spells that don't specifically deal a number of dice of damage equal to your level, or half your level, even if the spell's effects is largely dictated by your level. Thus, it has no effect on Magic Missile, even though your level indicates how many missiles you fire. Melf's Acid Arrow, even though your level indicates how many rounds the acid deals damage, or Produce Flame, even though you add your level to the base of 1d4 damage dealt. Normal, without this feat, use the damage dice caps indicated in the spell's description. Special, you may gain this feat multiple times. Each time you select this feat, the damage cap increases by 10 dice or 5 dice as appropriate to the spell, and the enhanced spell takes up a spell slot an additional 4 levels higher. Thus, a twice enhanced Fireball would be an 11th level spell. And we haven't reached that yet, but there are feats that take your 9th level spells and give you 10th level, 11th level, 12th level, 13th level spells. You take the feat each time to get access to a spell slot higher than what you currently have. But you have to have 9th level spells before you even attempt to take that feat. Okay, we're on Epic Dodge now. You are able to evade attacks with exceptional agility. Prerequisites: a dex of 25, dodge, tumble 30 ranks. So in Pathfinder, I'd probably do 27 ranks. Improved evasion, defensive roll class feature. Benefits: once per round, when struck by an attack from an opponent you have designated as the object of your dodge, you may automatically avoid all damage from the attack. That is a pretty good feat. Next is Epic Endurance. And the Endurance feat in almost every D20 game has kind of been one of those that almost nobody takes. But you need the Endurance feat to qualify for the Epic one. You are capable of legendary feats of stamina. Your constitution needs to be 25. You must have the endurance feat. Benefit: whenever you make a check for performing a physical action that extends over a period of time, running, swimming, holding your breath, and so on, you get a plus 10 bonus on the check. Epic Fortitude. You have tremendously high fortitude. Benefit: you gain a plus 4 bonus on all fortitude saving throws. Epic Inspiration. Your bardic music provides greater inspiration than normally possible. Prerequisites: charisma of 25, perform of 30 ranks. So in Pathfinder, I'd reduce it to 27. Bardic music class feature. All bonuses granted by your bardic music inspiration abilities are doubled. For example, your Inspire Courage ability now grants a plus 4 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear effects, and a plus 2 morale bonus on attacks and damage rolls. Your Inspire Competence now grants a plus 4 competence bonus on skill checks, and your Inspire Greatness ability now grants plus 4 d10 hit dice, a plus 4 competence bonus on attacks, and a plus 2 competence bonus on fortitude saves. So if all that isn't the same in Pathfinder, just double whatever you would normally get for the Pathfinder stuff for taking this feat. Special: a character can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects stack. Remember that 2 doublings equals a tripling, and so forth. Next is Epic Leadership. You attract more powerful cohorts and followers than normally possible. Prerequisites: a charisma of 25, leadership, and a leadership score of 25 or higher. Benefit: you attract a cohort and followers as shown on the table 133 Epic Leadership. Normal: without this feat, you must use the table 225 Leadership in the Dungeon Master's Guide to determine your cohort and followers. After the Leadership, you would take Legendary Commander. Legendary Commander. You attract and lead great armies of followers through sheer force of personality. Prerequisites: charisma of 25, epic leadership. Leadership: diplomacy of 30 ranks. So Pathfinder, I'd say it needs to be 27. A must rule your own kingdom and have a stronghold. Benefit: multiply the number of followers of each level that you can lead by 10. Thus, a leadership score of 25 would allow you to lead 1,350 first level followers, 130 second level followers, and so forth. This has no effect on cohorts. Now we're on Epic Prowess. Epic Prowess. You gain great skill in combat. Benefit: gain a +1 bonus on all attacks. Special: a character can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects stack. In the epic character progression, your attack bonus goes up like every other level by 1 point. This would allow your fighter types to get a higher attack bonus faster, and your non-fighter types to start to try to catch up to the high ACs you're going to be dealing with. Now, they do limit you to 4 attacks in a round without anything that would modify that. So without haste, without, say, the flurry ability or 2-weapon fighting. Because with 2-weapon fighting, you can get up to maybe 10 attacks in a round if you do it correctly. So, but that would be the limit. That's where they set it, where you don't get any more attacks after that's cap. Next is epic reflexes. You have tremendously flashy reflexes, or tremendously fast reflexes. Flashy could be that too. Benefit, you gain +4 bonus on all reflex saving throws. Let's see. Epic reputation. Your reputation provides great bonus on interactions with others. You gain a +4 bonus on bluff, diplomacy, and gather information, intimidate, and perform checks. Epic skill focus. Choose a skill, such as move silently. You have a legendary knack with that skill. Prerequisite, 20 ranks in the skill selected. Benefit, you gain a +10 bonus on all skill checks with that skill. You can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack. Each time you take the feat, it applies to a different skill. And then our last one we're going to cover today, epic speed. You can move much more quickly than normal person. Prerequisites is a dex of 21 and the run feat. Benefit, your speed increases by 30 feet. This benefit does not stack with increased speed granted by magical items or non-permanent magical effects. This feat only functions when you are wearing medium armor, light armor, or no armor. And that is the feats for today's video. If you found any of them interesting, put them in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Until we all game again, guys.